Now this, progressive Democrats are pushing a new Green New Deal. Senator John Barrasso calls it the Green New Disaster, and he joins me now. Mr. Senator, I understand your position entirely, but I want to know, how are you going to stop this new Green New Deal?
Well, I'll tell you, Stuart, for people across the country who drive a car or who heat their homes or who pay taxes, they will pay a lot more under this Green New Disaster. Look, the Democrats have been, and President Biden is now kowtowing to the most radical parts of his party. That's why I call it the Green New Disaster. It is a big green bomb on our economy. The Democrats are in a 100-yard dash towards socialism, regardless of the impact on our economy and on our freedoms. We know we can actually protect our environment without punishing the economy. But to force families to pay on average $3,800 more in energy costs a year and cost our economy over 1 million jobs is just wrong for our country.
There's another one here. Republicans, the president wants this $2.3 trillion infrastructure program. Republicans are looking more at $650 billion. How are you going to get him to come down from $2.3 trillion to $650 billion? Can you do that?
Well, the president, one, needs to be honest. Just because he calls something infrastructure doesn't mean it's infrastructure. Republicans are focusing on core infrastructure, roads, bridges. That's less than 6% of the money in Biden's big slush fund to his liberal causes. They have more money, and you just did a piece on electric school buses. President Biden has more money in his plan for electric vehicles than he has for roads, bridges, ports, airports, and waterways combined. So I think he needs to be honest with the American people. Let's focus on what the American people think is infrastructure, not the way President Biden wants to redefine it.
Do you think the Democrat far-left strategy is throw everything out there, as radical as it comes, whether it's D.C. statehood, Puerto Rican statehood, pack the Supreme Court, infrastructure, you name it, throw it all out there just to see what sticks? Is that it?
Well, that's part of it. The other part of it is, I think the Democrats believe that Joe Biden's not going to be a one-term president. He's going to be a half-term president because they are going to lose the House and the Senate in 2 years based on these radical positions they're taking. So they're trying to cram as much through as they can, as fast as they can, regardless of its impacts on our freedoms, on our jobs, on our economy, and on the future of our nation.
Would you disagree with the following statement from me? The real president of the United States is Bernie Sanders, and the real vice president is AOC. What do you say?
They are really driving the bus over the liberal far-left cliff, and their positions are radical, they are extreme, they are dangerous, and for most Americans, and certainly everybody in my home state of Wyoming, they are very scary.
Senator John Barrasso, Republican from Wyoming, thank you for joining us, sir. As always, come again soon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.